Welcome back. We just finished another war against the Dollarstein Strokes. They put up a decent fight, but unfortunately they didn't use very many of their attacks, only 19 out of 30. They came up with 36 stars, which is pretty decent for only using 19 attacks, but they had plenty of opportunity to put us away and couldn't take advantage. So let's go ahead and check out some of our upper level attacks here in this last war and see what we did. We have first one we're coming at with Ivan, our number one, 3-starring their number one. It's always a great thing to have in the war. He's gonna come in with a golem, some Valkyries, and healers. So I'm thinking a Queen Walk probably, and funnel with the golems and wizards, and then get the Valkyries into the core with those heals and rage and jump spells. So this is almost a maxed out Town Hall 9. It's already working on just walls, taking them all the way as far as he can. So let's go ahead and see this attack. And yes, it is a Queen Walk from the left. Golems coming in, well, just one golem. Wizards right behind to eliminate these exterior buildings and create a funnel on this left side. A few wall breakers dropped right in, opens a hole for the golem. So perfect. Here out come the clan castle troops, and Ivan drops poison spells for them. So that's instantly an answer. Oh, there are max bowlers in the clan castle, all the Valkyries, and the king is. They're all released at once, right in that one spot, and those Valkyries ignore the wizard tower there, jump into the core of the base with those bowlers, and they are taking out everything really fast with the help of that rage and the heal spell that right there in the middle. The Valkyries turned around and took out everything on the right, and there are still, the king is full health, the queen is going to town, taking out the entire left side of this base by herself, and there's still a couple of bowlers, plenty of Valkyries, some wizards on the right with the king. The queen still has her ability, and just looking at the base, the queen could probably walk the rest of this herself, but it doesn't need to because there are plenty of troops left. Those bowlers, they just throw balls at that elixir storage and take out the cannon. And this base is pretty much 3-star, so it was a good attack by Ivan coming in over here on the left, using the Queen Walk with the Valkyries and bowlers in the clan castle. So good attack, Ivan. Let's go ahead and look at another one. Here, a war map. How about number 4? This is by the Legend. I'm not sure what attack we're looking for. I'm just pulling random attacks here. This not the toughest Town Hall 9 base there is in Clash of Clans, but you know, it's not an easy design to beat. He's gonna come in with Hog Riders and Valkyries. A weird attack, Hovey attack, Hogs and Valks. So let's see. There's a Lava Hound in the clan castle, which is always fun to deal with. He doubles up on the poison spells real quick. Puts out three wizards with the queen. That should be enough to take out everything. Well, take out the Lava Hound and all the pups. The pups are the only thing that even causes damage to those wizards, and the queen takes out everything else. Then he has a golem in the clan castle. He's gonna keep his funnel going with these wizards, and he uses his queen's ability very early. There was probably no need for that, but he did anyway. The enemy king is coming and messing with his queen right now. No, the Valkyries come in next with the king on the inside and Hog Riders on the right. Usually Hog Riders, before you get rid of the enemy queen, is not a good idea. That heal spell, right? The first heal spell doesn't exactly hit its target either. He's already out of spells and still has 60% of the base left to take out. So that's not a good thing. But the Hogs, however, still have plenty of health up north, and they are spread out fine. The Valkyries are kind of doing their own thing, and that queen is still at full health. Both heroes are at full health. So right now it looks like a really good attack. even though he missed that first heal spell, he's still getting it in, doing his thing. Well, there goes a giant bomb, and it takes out all of the hogs. It leaves that cannon. So the cannon really is the last defense left up, but we can see there's plenty of troops here that are going to be able to get rid of that cannon. All those Valkyries, the golem is already taking the fire from the cannon, so everything else is just going to have to be cleaned, including these builder's huts in the corners. So we'll fast forward this. This is a 3-star attack. Even though it wasn't the best deployment, the Valkyries are just so overpowering right now. There's no reason you shouldn't use them if you aren't already. And let's check out one more attack. I'll take the next 3-star one. Zerg Maximus. I'm guessing this is probably a hog attack. And it is! Alright, if you look at this base, it's an interesting design. He could like place a few hogs and take out this compartment. A few hogs, take out these 3 things. Take a few hogs, take out these 3. You know, the outside structures. You know there's probably in this area, that's probably a hidden Tesla on all 4 of these. And then the giant bombs are probably right here, here, and wherever else scattered around the base. The queen is easily accessible. This is actually a good base to attack with hog riders, because it's so dense with defensive structures right in the middle of the base. All those defensive structures, no really junk buildings like the ones I'm clicking on now. Those are real junk buildings that don't do much. So it's a good idea to take out this base with hog riders. He comes in with, I think, 3 right there, and they get killed. So that his original plan was probably to take out those outside compartments like I was talking about. And it didn't work out. So he's adjusting, pulls out the clan castle troops, kills them, kills the enemy queen with his king. Or not. His king gets killed anyway instead. But the wizards take out the queen. Here comes the hog riders. He's going to come into those 2 locations, which I love coming in at 2 different locations at the same time with hog riders. The ones on the right walk into that giant bomb, but he heals them. The ones on the left, hey, he drops a heal in the same spot. There's max hog riders coming out of the clan castle up top, and this base is looking like it's going down already. He has tons of hog riders. They're all fully healed, and they went around this, what that probably was a giant bomb right there. The queen takes out a giant bomb, so the hogs are going to hit the one on the left, but at that point there's still plenty of hog riders enough to eat the fire from the cannon and those little skeletons to take out the rest of those structures. And now you just have the queen working on the left, these archers over here on the right. The hogs are still getting to business down here, and they just took out the enemy king. Now there's nothing left but cleanup. Zerg did a good job coming through this base and taking it out with hog riders. A smart attack. You had to attack it smart if you were going to 3-star this base with hog riders, and he did. So I love the Town Hall 9 3-star attacks. They really make and break wars. If your Town Hall 9s can 3-star other Town Hall 9s, then you're probably going to win the war, because a lot of people can only 2-star, and that's kind of sorry as fuck. So those are the 3 attacks from this war I felt like showing you. We are McNuggets. Check us out if you are looking for a clan. If you just want to come around and fuck around with some challenges, I'd be happy to 3-star you and teach you a thing or 2.